Not sure what to do. Because I don't want my computer to blue screen again. Because it's really fucking annoying when that happens and I'm already in kind of a pissy mood. It's already crashed twice. The entire computer is shut down once. So I think I might we could do oh my goodness, it's new people. I was kind of looking forward to Elden Ring also, so it's extra annoying. I think I'll play Civ. Civ never crashes. Civ never gives me issues. Even Civ is touch irritating to me right now because of its bad anthropology. Because I've been I'm working on a new video, so that's something. Short video. Gonna be my first first Nebula video, so it'll come out there first. And it's about this terrible anthropology discourse that was happening on Blue Sky the other day that really bummed me out. Oh, I want some pho. Some noodles sound fucking bomb right now. Maybe I'll ask Mr. Moore. No, I'll be fine. I have a bunch of tomatoes I need to eat. And I'll get those with, I'll make some noodles with fresh tomatoes and basil. Doesn't that sound nice? Yeah, I'm on Nebula now. The channel's not activated yet, but I will announce it properly with this next little video. I do my own editing, yes, but I don't have a video to edit, so it'd be kind of difficult. So I also will not ever be doing that on stream. Nobody needs to see my raw footage. It's fine. Right, yeah. So the anthropology discourse was some idiot, some idiot with an archaeology MA posted a TikTok about how it was like the agriculture never should have been invented. Agriculture caused all these problems. Like permanent settlements caused disease and contaminated water, and extra food caused inequalities and hierarchy, and agriculture, like slavery is the fault of agriculture, which is stupid. All of this is stupid. But then, like, in the interest of making it clear how stupid this is, a bunch of comments were equally stupid. And just like everybody was just being so unbelievably racist in the way only people from center to left can be. Like, indigenous people truly are the only people that anybody who considers themselves progressive are allowed to be racist about, and like flagrantly so, you know. And so I'm gonna make a little video about it. Let's just go ahead and create a game. Fuck it. Fuck it. Immortal. I'm pretty good at this game by now. No apocalypse mode this time. We'll do barbarian clans, dramatic ages. Do heroes and legends of monopolies corporations. We'll not be doing zombies. We'll do tech and secret shuffle, and then we'll do secret society. So that's fine. Should we do a random leader? Yeah, why not? Yeah. Yeah, you saw my quote tweet. Yeah.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water.
Well, indeed, I will. I will elaborate on it. So there's all, you know, all sorts of all sorts of historical context for why people's attitudes are the way they are. It's extremely Enlightenment, and the thing about things that like the thing about Enlightenment traditions is that they are secular. Like, we forget this because the Enlightenment sucks in so many ways, and so much of the right is like continually tries to reframe the Enlightenment as some kind of right-wing project, which it is depending on your perspective, but not because it's religious. The Enlightenment is not religious. It is very intentionally secular. It was basically wholesale a rejection of a religious interpretation of the world in favor of a scientific interpretation of the world. And so, like, the way people talk about... Oh, I should have just stayed there. I think we will just move them back. And so the way people talk about this kind of thing, like, that has become sort of, I mean, the Enlightenment is a liberal tradition. And so that attitude of, like, this misanthropy, you know, of, like, oh, human beings are just so shackled to the trajectory of their technological development, and there is an evolution to society. Like, these are scientist ideas, you know, in the ideological sense, like an ism of science, you know, and that's not how people work. There is no evolution of human culture. That's fucking stupid. Doesn't make any sense to talk about culture in terms of evolutionism. And people fucking do it anyway. And it kind of blows my mind that they do, you know? So, like, downstream from that assumption is that any you know, any culture, any civilization that doesn't have, like, specifically, like, row farming agriculture, none of the rest of their accomplishments actually count or matter, and they must have been hunter-gatherers. Ergo, every single North American tribe or South American tribe, every single tribe on the American continent, or Australia or Africa, must have been a hunter-gatherer society. And as a hunter-gatherer society, they must not have been civilized in any way. And none of these things are true at all. It's so embarrassing. It's so gross. It's such a, and the reason that this is, you know, what I'm calling, like, you know, the only truly acceptable racism among the left is because people don't perceive this as racist, because it is instead kind of, I mean, I don't know what you would call it. It's an assumption that that people who have different cultures, different, you know, technological developments that don't look like yours, that they're functionally just a different species entirely, and that though that is the condition of human beings without specifically row farming agriculture. It's so fucking stupid. And so it's like, no, it's not that it's black people that are like, or like Southeast Asian people or Aboriginal people or North American or South American indigenous people. It's not that they're just like this. It's that all humans are like this, absent a particular kind of technology that we were all just like so lucky to stumble upon. There, but for the grace of row farming agriculture, go I, you know, and that's why they don't perceive it as racist. But it is. And even if you don't want to think of it as racist, it's just like unbelievably disrespectful to yourself, you know. I find that, you know, because it's like, do you think so little of human agency that you think it takes some fucking genius to come up with like putting a seed in the ground? Hunter-gatherers understand what agriculture is. Like hunter-gatherers know what food storage is. They don't want it. They don't fucking want that shit. You know, not everybody fucking wants your shit. So that's what the video is about. I don't have any strategy here. Let's do animal husbandry first. You can't see the game? Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. One second. Why is it not showing up? That is most peculiar. Let's do just another window capture entirely. There we go, maybe. No? You fucking kidding me? Why? What? No, I don't want to do display capture, right? Why is my shit not working? Nope. I don't know what to do. What do I do? Maybe if I... No. It's all wrong. Every single window capture is on Civ 6. What the fuck is the problem? Why wasn't this a problem for Elden Ring? I don't understand. I'm gonna catch up with the chat. 1 second. Thank you, Defiant Design. I would appreciate that. I want to make a good first impression. Oh, anarcho-primitivism is stupid. Anarcho-primitivism, it just comes from the same kind of same kind of racism that we're talking about. There is no primitive human. That is not a thing that is real. Everything that we do as humans is a matter of choice. There are no subspecies of human. They are gone. There is no, when we look at hunter-gatherer societies, we are not looking into the past. We are looking at a real society that really exists right now. You know what I mean? So like, if you wanna learn from, hunter-gatherer societies and try to adjust your society such that the things that you admire about those societies appear in yours, whatever, anti-materialism, reliance on foraging on the land, on your fucking gut health. I don't know, like whatever it is about hunter-gatherer societies that appeal to you. There's a lot about them that appeal to me, but I would never want to live in one. That shit sounds hard. I like nice things. It's just that, like, and I'm certain that not all anarcho-primitivists are romanticist in that way, but I know for a fact a lot of them are, that they think that there's some, like, kind of fall from grace that's happened. All of this is so, Abrahamic. You know what I mean? The, like, Abrahamic theological tradition is so dramatic. They worship suffering. There has to be some kind of fall from grace and some kind of, some kind of redemption that we have to pursue. This is not how human beings function. Like, everything is contingent. Everything is a matter of choice. Everything requires engagement with the world around you and with each other. There's no way to get around that. There's no autopiloting a society. It has to be a matter of what everybody in society needs, and like a common pursuit to get to as close a full consensus as possible, no matter how long it takes. Yeah, I can tell how much a lot of people have bought into the stages of human society bullshit. Yeah, and this is, partly the fault of that kind of theory being promoted throughout society to this day. That's what Jared Diamond does. That's what Harari does. Both of them are the same in that way, and both of them significantly identifies liberal. These are not conservative guys. But they think of themselves as scientists. They think of this all as like a matter of objectivity, and that you can just like kind of map out the history of human development in a way that is linear. And you can't, actually. For almost every single, supposed human universal, there is some exception. And you can't just throw those exceptions out because they're human. If you say that, like, all bears have, I don't know. Shit, it's so hard because culture is so specific. It's not hereditary, it's not a matter of biology. It is a problem for biology too, like how you categorize things. Like there are biologists who will maintain that birds are reptiles, even though birds are warm-blooded and reptiles are not supposed to be. Whatever. So I was gonna make some kind of analogy, but analogies always trip me up because nothing is really analogous to anything. Yeah, I've watched Mini Minute Man on occasion. Can't we eliminate hierarchy and keep air conditioning for fucking real? Oh. Yeah, like how the Illuminati used to be feared by fools for being so secular, and is now feared by fools for being a cult. Yeah, that is a running theory that the Enlightenment was inspired by indigenous people. That like there's no, and it's every bit as valid a theory as any other origin for the Enlightenment. There's no reason to think that any of these guys would have come up with like questioning inequality or like liberal democracy on their own. Fucking why? They were all theocratic monarchists, and so like these ideas don't start popping up in the French salons until after American contact and a few decades of trading with the tribes. And in order to trade, you have to do some cultural exchange. A lot of them, that's when a lot of like French trappers were intermarrying with the tribes. They were learning each other's languages. They were probably discussing politics. That's all humans do, is discuss politics. I don't know how this became like some kind of modern, understood as some kind of modern invention that humans, are suddenly, so much more political now than they ever were. No, like politics is what humans do fundamentally. It's one of the things that makes us human. There's no reason to believe that, a concern over politics or even stupid politics is some kind of newfangled invention. That's so fucking dumb. I've got such little patience today. Yeah, exactly. These people, yes, exactly. I've been thinking about using that exact same metaphor. These people look at technology and cultures as if they're a video game tech tree. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the same way that people think evolution works. Or we talked about this in a little bit in the metaverse video, where it's like people have this this like fallacy when they think about evolution, that that things evolve to get better or more complex, or you know what I mean? And they don't. Things just evolve to adapt to whatever situation they're in. That doesn't mean that they're necessarily getting better or more complex. The horseshoe crab is the perfect animal. Yeah, this 1,000-year-old civilization with their own poetry and legal tradition just isn't as evolved as us. Yeah, so they don't wear enough clothes to be evolved as us. Ethan, I think the moment may have passed. So I don't know. Your comment reads as a little contextless to me. Do you think what you're talking about also applies to the Irish being oppressed because their soil isn't great at growing things other than potatoes? I don't know the context for that question. Sorry. But it's like the Irish did, like, there's a lot of herbs and stuff in Ireland. There's my understanding is that like most of the UK is not good for growing much of anything. That's why they did so much animal husbandry. Yes. I did not say Thursday. In fact, Hampton, I said Tuesday. You can go back and check. I hope I'm right. Yeah, Green Man of History bullshit. What happened next will surprise you. Is the game not just a vehicle for us to gather and talk? Yeah. Double click on it and disable it and enable it again. Excuse me. There is no disable. You can disable video captures, but not window captures. Do. Yeah, they know the modern world exists. Yeah, nobody wants South Africa to win. Yeah, and this is another thing about the racism involved in this. That like everybody, certainly through Missouri, at least, knew about the Aztec Empire. Like the Aztec Empire itself was surrounded by many competing civilizations. Like I think it just like doesn't occur to people that for the Aztec to be a warfaring society, they actually have to have people to war with. Like peer nations, that's what the Purepecha were. Who was living in Cholula? Help me out, Hampton. And everybody fucking hated them. But like, it's not like any of these like they all knew about each other. Me and Gus actually talked about this in the Aladdin episode, because we both thought it would be very funny if, just to piss people off, they had cast, like a blonde Iranian, like green-eyed Iranian girl, as Jasmine, because that area of the world, like to this day, like people in the Middle East don't all, aren't all brown with black hair. Many of them are, but like this is an area of the world where like some of the most cultural exchange was occurring. There were people from fucking Sweden there, all these people knew about each other, and it's just like we've completely forgotten that now, and have just sort of like boiled down history into a series of like, oh man, I don't know what's the proper analogy. I don't know. Like we just boiled them down into tweet sized descriptions of what we think these places represent. It's not good. Human beings have always been every bit as complex as they are now, window in the past, alternate present. Yeah. Sorry, fam. Got disconnected. I don't know why OBS has been doing this lately. Poor Mr. Morbid went out and like, through hell and high water, got us really, really good internet. He spent all night one night making sure I could have good internet so I could stream. It was extremely sweet. And I was dropping 0 frames for so long, and now it's just like dipping in and out for no reason. I don't get it. I like Thoreau. Don't listen to Hampton. You don't know what he's talking about. Hampton never knows what he's talking about. Shit's pissing me off, man. I'm trying not to feel like all my shit's falling apart. It's fine. I grew some potatoes this season. They're very yummy. So easy. Holy shit, the easiest crop in the world. I love potatoes. Yes, exactly. The meaning of life is to hang out. Refuse to help you. My favorite movie this year has been Obsession. It might end up being my favorite movie of the year. I keep thinking about it, and the longer I think about it, the better it gets. I need to go see it again. Bye, Ellie. It's true. It's true. We got algebra from the Arabs. Yup. See how mathematical laws are named in the West by the name of their supposed discoverers, but they give generic or technical names to the mathematical laws that arose from mathematicians from India or the Middle East. I mean, I think I don't have any evidence to back this up, but I wonder how much of that might be because there just wasn't that expectation that if you discover a mathematical formula, it gets named after you in the Middle East. You know what I mean? I grew the potatoes in pots. Which is good to do in a place like Texas. I was thinking about trying to grow them in ground, in the fall, but the pots are good because you can pick them up and move them around, and potatoes can get waterlogged really fast. So... Man, fuck OBS. Why is my shit not working? Maybe I just need to update it? I don't know. I just don't know. Let's see. Fine. Oh, that's not working either. Cool. Man. This is exactly the kind of problem that, like, all the problems that go on with OBS, it's just that all tech is getting worse, you know? It's like the only things that actually need some kind of innovation or efficiency upgrade, the only shit that any of the tech oligarchs should be good at, they just refuse to work on because they're actually untalented hacks. I'm not in Illinois, I'm in Texas. And it's bright and sunny here at 7:20 in the PM. So it stays light for fucking ever here in the summer. Nothing is wrong with my PC. God damn it, Marcata. Its fan isn't even on. I mean, you're not wrong. I have not tried turning it off and then back on again. The humor of ancient people. Yeah. Yeah. We've always been the same. I mean, the fan isn't like, in overdrive. The PC is not overheating. Yeah, that's also correct. All the Mesoamerican civilizations understood the principle of the wheel. It's not a complicated idea, you know. The only and we know that they understood the principle of the wheel because they made little pull along toys for children. These little animals that, you know, on wheel feet that you could scoot around. And maybe they had some kind of like some kind of ritual purpose. It's really not clear, but they were certainly toys, you know. Man, Hampton gets so antsy when he doesn't have some kind of shiny thing to look at on my screen. I would sacrifice 3 generations to see Mexico win this World Cup. Would they deserve it though, Hampton? um... This is very frustrating. I just fuck around and tank the Argentine economy. That second camera pointed at some tinsel for Hampton. It's super dumb because Elden Ring was working fine for stream after stream after stream, and then it just started crashing out of nowhere again. It crashed in the beginning, but I fucked around with the settings a little bit and seemed to fix it. But not no more. I don't know why. Really frustrating. And now it kind of seems like the window captures aren't even working. Or no, the display captures. I don't know what that's about. Oh, there we go. Hey, how about that? Woo! I don't think I can get it to a point where y'all can see what's going on with my here you go. Void talks. I have 2 display captures because I'm fucking lazy. Backrooms of streaming. Do. Oh, I think Hampton might have solved it. Wow, Hampton, you're so smart. Look, everybody. Love you too, Hampton. You solved my problems. I'm pretty allergic to computers, to be honest with you. They don't come naturally to me. I'm like, I've got like Habsburg blood, you know? I don't think, I shouldn't have to lift a fucking finger. And I've got terrible genetic deformities. I just, I want my shit to work and for me to not have to do anything to make it so, you know? Hi, Void Monster. Oh, it's okay. I can only be here another half hour anyway. So it goes. See, that information that Hampton just put in the chat right now about how I can resize the window automatically, that's gonna go in one ear and out the other. It's not gonna stick at all. I've never seen the original Cape Fear, so probably not. Are you sure you can even lift a finger? Yeah, I know. My bones are made of glass.
Anuk dido hamalkot uha lekart khadash makadema shum lekom bishum kimbane kanaan.
Again. God damn it. I've never broken a bone, Ethan. Because I'm actually pretty healthy genetically. I've got a somewhat overactive immune system. That's about it. Oh my god! Holy. You've broken 6? Good lord. Just being a stupid kid jumping bikes and shit. I did that shit too. Just never landed wrong. I don't know. Hampton, have you ever gotten into a fist fight? Okay. Defeated. Whatever. You could be lying to me and I'd never know. Breaking my fingers is a pretty big phobia of mine. I don't know how you stood breaking your fingers. That sounds terrible. Oh, I believe you've gotten into several fistfights for exactly that reason, Hampton, but I don't know if I believe that you are undefeated. You wrapped a rope swing around your hand and jumped on it? Yeah, that's fucking dumb. I think that's key here is that I was quite a smart kid. I didn't do stupid shit. No, I pop my knuckles. I don't care that much. Man. Didn't do any dissertation work today. It's fine. It's fine. I need to not feel bad about that. I do have 5 pages of chapter 2 done, and they're about that terrible anthropology discourse. So, cross-posting research yet again. Boop, 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 boo, doo, boo. Yeah, I didn't try very hard to fix the stream. Because I don't think that should be my job. I think people should do that for me. There are many things I'm willing to do on my own, and I don't think technology should have to be one of them. I'm about to perform foot surgery on a pair of chickens. I'll do that on my own. I don't give a shit. I'll do what it takes, but nothing computer related, please. I'm good. I am pretty eepy right now anyway, though, it's true.
اگر فریب شاید خواهم که پدستی من عباس باید.
Oops. The coop. You know, Hampton, I'm 33, and if you don't give a fuck by my age, I think you've done life incorrectly. Something has made you grow a field of fucks that you really needn't peddle, you know? So somebody real, or can you fix the cam? Ugh. Next time, I will figure out what's going on with the with Elden Ring that's making it not cooperate with OBS. I don't know what that's about. Because I do want to finish that playthrough. There's a big test coming up and I purposely sprained my ankle by using a big rock so I could get— oh my god. Kids are psychotic. Oh, Hampton. I'm near 40 if you squint. It's the next decade I will encounter. But I would not say that I'm almost 40. Easy. Post your setup in Discord so we maybe help you out. That's not a bad idea.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
Choose research. Let's do pottery. Why not? Fuck. When's my birthday? My birthday is January 14th. Wonder if I'll still be on fucking YouTube when I'm 40. We'll see. Yeah, Sean Bean is Mr. Civilization. Oh no. I twepped. So when Hampton's 40, I'm gonna be 48. So I'm 8 years older than Hampton. Hampton is 25. Hampton, finish your degree. I'll be analyzing the AI Lord of the Rings remake. Ugh. Oh, thank you, Hampton. With any luck, I will have written a book by the time I'm 40 and no longer have to rely on YouTube. That's my goal. I'll be fine if, you know, however YouTube looks at, however YouTube looks 7 years from now. I hope it's better. I've been optimistic lately, so I think it might be. My goal is to just not rely on YouTube. If it can just be my very lucrative side gig, you know, well, relatively lucrative side gig. I don't make that much money. But if it can be my relatively lucrative side gig, that'd be great. Oh yeah. Hank Green is the younger Green brother, and he's like 46. Damn, they're holding up. Good job, fellas. Keep at it. I am trying to hear as little as possible about the new Lord of the Rings spinoff, to be honest with you. Uh-oh, I didn't realize this is happening. Should probably turn around. Uh-oh. No. Time really do zoom the older you get. It's so true. Yeah. Slowly revealing this house is a set, and she actually lives in an Austin high-rise with all my YouTube money. Exactly. I use it to prop up my PC. Just stacks and stacks of bills. I'm gonna lose this game. So I wasn't paying attention to what was going on in my capital. Embarrassing. Oh, 25 is nothing. You're fine. Years just fucking vanish. Oh, ain't that the fucking truth? I don't even have kids yet. Hi, William. What have you missed? Oh, not a whole lot. It's a fuckless stream. I have no fucks to give. Elden Ring crashed twice, and I got super annoyed. So I quit, and now we're doing this until I've wasted enough time for 8 o'clock to roll around, at which point I have a phone call to make. So, look at all this mercury around my city. If I had any intention of following through on this playthrough, that would be very exciting for me. Oh yeah, I've got a couple years. My goal is to just finish this degree, and then after that, I can think about having babies. The morbid mom. Zoomers turning 30, slowly realizing they're gonna die. Go here. And improve that mercury. Do it. Hey, then nothing like being aggressively single. It's fun to be single when you're 25. Be instead passively single. That's my advice. being single can be very fun. What the hell? Skip your fucking turn then. I don't know. My son is 21, making more money than I do. Hey, good for him. A phone call about what? Just a friend, Hampton. Damn. What? Fuck. A friend in Colorado. My freshman roommate, in fact. It'd be disastrous for us and any potential kid and opted out. If I never had kids, it'd be fine. I don't need to. I'm not like a particularly motherly person. I don't think that. No, I don't need to be a mother at all costs. It's not. Like, if I were single, I wouldn't even consider it. Or if I were in a situation where I assume I would be single for a long, long time, I just wouldn't have kids. But, I like the idea of it. There's nothing about having kids that just, like, makes me absolutely recoil, you know? And Mr. Morbid loves babies. He'd be a great dad. Do you recommend grad school for someone trying to be a screenwriter? Not really, no. I don't recommend grad school for anything creative. Unless you have a lot of money to do it with, and I don't think most people do. The answer is no. If you want to be a screenwriter, start writing screenplays. That's what you do if you want to be a screenwriter. Oh, shit. God damn it. Where did they take my builder? Those bastards. I think Persia got them. That sucks. It's okay. I'll be out of here in a few minutes anyway. Who gives a shit? I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm not properly invested in this stream. The first stream in a week? Shit. I was passively single? Oh, you know, like, be open to possibilities, and equally open to rejection, you know? Be open to all possibilities, including rejection. Use that grad school money and go travel. Yeah, I mean, you know, use that grad school money and go do something worth writing about, you know?
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand. NAU has a master's program in documentary filmmaking, considering doing. That's not a... Uh-oh.
Oh, whew, that froze. That's not the worst idea. That kind of splits the difference between creative and non-creative, because documentary filmmaking is an art, but it's, you know, it's also journalism, so. Oh, my kids are gonna be insufferable with their Shakespearean bouncer gunsmith dad. And their radical luxury anarchist mom. Oh my god. They'll fucking run this town. Yeah, man. Third places, huh, Mike? They're fucking hard to come by. I bought a new duvet cover today, and I'm not satisfied with it. It doesn't fit my bedroom the way I would like it to, which is another source of frustration to me. On this day, I like and prefer my old duvet cover, which needs to be replaced, absolutely. But the only reason it needs to be replaced is because Russ fucking ruined it. Which is very annoying. And it looked better than the new duvet cover looks. But that's okay. It's fine. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Me and Morbid Man both agree Macbeth is peak. It is. It's good shit. Hey, Tom. Kiki. Can a 22-year-old conceivably get a screenwriting or other industry jobs to set themselves up for a career in screenwriting? Kind of the way the industry works now is that you should... well, I mean, this is not dissimilar to how it's always worked, but it's not quite the same. What you should do if that is your goal is get any job in the industry at all. Literally any job. Get an admin job, get a assistant job. When I was in LA, that's what I was applying to. If you can get a research job for a screenwriter, incredible. You want to put yourself in a position to be mentored by somebody. And also to make connections, because that's how that industry works. And that's never not going to be how that industry works. That's how creative industry works in general, but especially in film, because film is a collaborative art form. You know, people want to work with people they like, so you got to go to the industry and make some friends. That's how it works. My poor pathetic city. Yep, that's what a researcher does. Yep. Pretty good gig if you can get it. Yep. You gotta make friends and you gotta make stuff. I have never gotten you know, I didn't try that long to get a job in LA because I had dissertation stuff to do. This fucking strikes happened a few months after I got there. I mean, I was getting interviews. If I continued, I would have eventually gotten a job. I got to the, you know, the third stage of an interview at an agency. You got to cast a wide net, but I have never made more like industry connections than just by making my own shit on YouTube, you know. You have to have something to show people when it's time to show them, you know. Oh, don't be intimidated. Fake movie geek. It doesn't matter. Everybody's a fucking dork. Don't be intimidated. You deserve to be there as much as anybody else does. Idiots make it in that industry all the fucking time. Just, you know, muster up your confidence and talk to people like they're people without expecting anything of them. And just make some friends. Just make some friends. Make friends is the best industry advice that I can offer. Just make friends. Make friends everywhere you go. Find people you like. Make friends with them. God damn it. Ugh. Okay, I've lost this game. It's fine. Oh, bye-bye, Camden. Yeah, Zack Snyder has a career. Zack Snyder made 2 Rebel Moon movies. Imagine. Exactly. Make shit and make shit consistently. Yes. Even on YouTube, making fucking video essays, which is a completely different art, you know. I think it's an art. Of course it's an art. The only times I ever have any regrets is because I didn't just, you know, make shit when the feeling struck. You know? Is it art? Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, there's 2 Rebel Moon movies, my friend. Zack Snyder wanted to direct Blood Moon. No. Oh no. Yeah, there you go. Make video essays then. Okay, I gotta take off. I'll be back on Friday, probably. We'll see. I'll try and get Elden Ring to work. Hampton, you're not an average person. You're incredibly intelligent. You've got this, like, preternatural mastery of language. Like, just finish your fucking degree. Holy shit. Career-wise. Oh, yeah, that's fine. You don't need to be famous. Nobody needs to be famous. Exit desktop. I am sure, yes. Baller regular citizen. Yeah, me at the mirror. It's okay. Several pages into chapter 2. We are very alike. It's true. I hate how alike me and Hampton are. Ew. Gross. Okay, bye. Bye, Primo.